Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is KHAIRUL Hakimin bin ASMIL. Today I'm gonna solve a question about Gauss-Jordan elimination. So first of all, when we have a question like this, which is we have three variables inside a question, inside equation. So for each equation, they have three variables that we want to find. So how we want to do is, so we need to do method Gauss-Jordan elimination. So first of all, we need to make a bracket first, then we put the number from this equation inside the bracket. So first of all, for first equation, which is first equation, we need to make it a first row. So x we put as 1, 3y we put as 3, and z 1, and we need to make a line to separate the answer. So we put 10 at here, then we close bracket. Same goes to the second equation, also third equation, also make like the first one. So we just put it inside. -6, 2, 1, 2, and 10. Okay, after that we need to solve the method at here. Then we can get the answer for x, the variable x, y, z, which is at here we will get the answer for variable x. At here we represent as variable y, and here we will get z variable. So the idea is we need to make the number at here, here, and here become 1, and the three bottom at here, here, and here, we need to make it 0, and also the top 1 at here we need to make it 0. Then we can get the answer for variable x, y, and z. So let's start. First of all, we need to make the number at here become 0. So what we need to do is row number 2 minus with row number 1, and then we write as a row number 2. So we write it again, row number 1, just write it again because there's no operation at there, and the row number 2 we need to minus with the row number 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, -2 minus 3 is -5, -1 minus 1 will become -2, and -6 minus 10 will become -16. And the row number 3 we just write it again, there's no change at there because there's no operation that we do at here. Okay, next we got the number at here 0, and then we need to make the number at here and here become 0. So what we need to do is row number 2 minus with 2 times row number 1. So we write as a row, not a row number 2, row number 3 minus with row number 1 times 2, and we write as a row number 3, like that. So we just write open bracket, row number 1 just write because there's no operation at there, 1 3 1, make a line, 10, close bracket. Also row number 2, there's no operation at there, just write again, write again, div 16. And row number 3, 2 minus with 1 times with 2 become 0. 1 minus with 2, 3 times 2, which is 6, will become 1, 6, negative 5, guys, I guess, because negative 5, negative 5, negative 2, negative 6, negative 6, negative 1, will become negative 5, yes, negative 5. So it here 3, negative 2, 2, then become 0, and here 10, 20, yes, negative 20, negative 10, isn't it? Negative 10, or 1, negative 2, 1, 20, negative 20, 10, negative 10, okay, negative 10. Then we still don't have 0, we still don't get 0 at here, so we need to make another operation. So we need to make R3 minus R2, then we write as a R3. So we will get row number 1, just write it again because there's no operation at there. Also row number 2, there's no operation at there. And here row number 3 minus row number 2, 0. Row number 3 minus with row number 2 become 0. Then 0 minus with 2, 0 minus 2, 0 minus negative 2 become 2, and negative 10 minus negative 16 it become 6, right? Yep, negative 10, 6. Okay, now the 3 at bottom at here become 0, then we need to make the number 3 number at bottom at the top also become a 0. So we need to make another operation, also another operation. So row number 1 times with 5 minus with row number, oh no, plus with row number 3, row number 2 times with 3, then we write as a row number 1. Okay, so row number, okay, now we do operation, open bracket, 5 times 1, 5, minus with 3, so become plus 3, become plus 0, become 5, 15, 0, 5, 5, negative 6, negative 6, so it become -1. Line 555 become 2, become 550 become 2, and here just write it again, row number 2, because there's no operation at there. Also row number 3, there's no operation at there, and close bracket. So next we still don't have 0 at here and here, so we need to make another operation. So what we will do is 2 times R1 plus 2 times R1 plus R3, then we write as a R1. Let's see what we get. Two times 5 is 10, then this 0 to the -1 plus also 0, then at here 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4, now it become 10, but here it become 10. Then row number 2, just write it again, and also row number 3, just write it again. Now at here we need to make it 0 at here, so we need to make another operation. So at here we will do row number 2 plus with row number 3 and write as a row number 2. So let's see what we get. Bracket, row number 1 still same, no operation at here, just write it again, and here row number 2 plus row number 3, 0 plus 0 is 0, -5 plus 0 is -5, -2 plus 2 is 0, -16 plus 6 is -10, and row number 3 just write it the same because there's no operation at there. Now we get 0 at top and 0 at bottom. Then we need to make at here become 1. So what we need to do is row number 1 we times with 1/10, then row number 2 we times with -5, and for row number 3 we need to times with 1/2. And what we get at here this one 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and here become 1, and here become 2, and here 3. So the answer is x is 1, y is 2, and z is 3. That's all for me. Thank you.